So, welcome to the first solo edition of the James Show, as apparently my guest star co-host was unable to attend today. What are we going to be talking about? Well, no interview today, obviously, unless I'm going to be talking to my hand. Maybe I'll answer the own questions I was going to ask him for myself. There you go. 10-minute overview of the game. Mr. Sunglasses today is going to be looking at Enter the Gungeon. Table Talk, we're going to be talking about a role-playing game that has actually got a Kickstarter that should be coming out pretty soon with a new edition called Paranoia. And suddenly some sort of music started up, but I got that fixed. I apologize. Yay, live. Anyhow, so as I was saying, Paranoia, Enter the Gungeon, Song of the Week, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about some games I've been playing recently. If I don't actually forget half of what I was doing because I was worried about my co-host, which didn't pan out, and baby's coughing. So, let's get started. Let's introduce me. Hi, I'm James. And question, what's the worst color for a shirt? Flesh tone. We talked about that before. Any shirt that's too close to your own flesh tone color makes it look like you're got baggy skin or not. That's weird. No. Favorite animal? I don't know if I have a favorite animal. Despite I'm always bagging on foxes being the stinkiest of animals, I do kind of actually like them. I like owls because they represent wisdom and stuff and things, even though most of them are really stupid. Monkeys are always funny-ish. Lions and tigers are neat. Best time of day to eat waffles? The answer to that, of course, is whenever there are waffles available, because waffles are good, and a little bit of syrup, a little bit of butter, whipped cream, whatever. There is no best time to eat waffles. Every time is the best time to eat waffles. Favorite game? I like Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's popular. It's easy. I really like Legend of the Five Rings. I love Exalted, and the new edition is supposed to be coming out some year. Shadowrun's really good. I like Champions. These are all board game, role-playing games. Board games. I like Talisman, Mansions of Madness. As far as video games, I like the Dark Souls series a lot. I like Destiny, Final Fantasy games for the most part. Final Fantasy 14, the MMO I've been playing a lot of. That I mentioned Dark Souls, well, yeah, because I've been playing a ton of Dark Souls recently. Archetype. I am probably somewhere between Rogue and Wizard, I want to say. Probably mostly Wizard, logic-wise. In actual gaming, Rogue or Wizard. I like archers that can cast magic. So, Ranger, Wizard. But as far as archetype in real life, probably closer to Wizard. Mage, whatever. Reason things through. So there you go. A little interview into the James Show. Now, I believe it's time to enter the Gungeon. So let's go and hit that up. The pilot. Sorry. It's a little loud for me to try to talk over. No church character. Alrighty. So Enter the Gungeon is a bullet hell, as they're called, style game. Lots and lots of bullets on the screen. Binding of Isaac, that sort of thing. And it's a randomly generated dungeon with kind of a gun theme. And it's a 2-stick shooter also. See, I am a pilot. Got my little gun, and then he starts with a lockpick. And let's go get started. Well, you get the dodge that makes you invulnerable while you're dodging. You can flip some stuff over to help cover. There is reload in the game. This is a teleporter. If you open the map, you can teleport to any place that has a teleport you've already been. That's pretty cool. And I know that there are secrets in the game. Like, you can find this crest, and as long as you don't get hit while you're wearing it, you make it to the next level. You can, like, unlock secrets. I'm not good enough for that sort of thing. But it's there. And for no, I don't know. It's a, not quite a one-hit kill. As you see, I've got a health bar, and different bullets will do different damage. Either a half or a full. Most of the time it's for half. So I've got a couple of hits, but it's a bullet hell game, so... Oh, see, there you go, I just lost half. But that was partially because I'm stupid. The game is playable with a keyboard and mouse. I'm, of course, using a controller. Because I've always been a console kid, even though I do play a lot of games with a computer. Rolling. I like the pilot. I don't know. I just like him. The Marine's pretty cool because he starts with a point of armor, which means he can get a free, hit. It starts with a different gun. The pilot starts with a pew-pew gun, though. I kind of like the pew-pew gun. And he starts with that key, that lockpick. It's like a free key to start with to open a treasure chest that the other guys are going to have to find or buy a key in order to do. And you can see the map, tells you where to go. And like I said, so you can teleport to any of those spots. What else do we got? Oops. You can look at your guys' equipment. See, I've got that. My abilities, see, reduces price, and I like the pilot's abilities. These are the guns that I've seen throughout the game. These are all the items that you've seen throughout the game. So it's kind of, a bit of a collection thing, because you're going to die a lot. Oh, there's a chest. Let's go ahead and open it and see what we get. Okay, I got a new gun. And when you carry guns, you can switch between them. Let's see what this gun does. I don't know. Your main gun, as you saw, has infinite ammo. This other gun's a little bit less. I'm going to guess that this gun probably does a lot of damage. I mean, Desert Eagle / Dungeon Eagle, so, those are normally like the big bad handguns, right? Hand grenade, guys. Those are always fun, right? Oh, shoot. I'm losing it. Upstairs. Yeah, that's a boss room. Do I want to go in the boss room? Let's explore the Gungeon a little bit more here. Not where we're at. The library section, because I'm probably going to die on the boss. That's kind of my thing. Yes, I admit, I've played this game for a total of maybe 5 or 6 hours, and I have yet to beat the boss in the first level. It's a random boss, but it's tough. What am I going to say? Yeah. I'm bad about dodging. It's my big problem. That is one power you do get. You get a limited amount. They're called blanks. It basically, wipes all the bullets out. This thing definitely has a longer range than my gun did. That's very nice. My favorite gun so far, I got a super soaker-like thing. It did lots of damage. It put out fires, and it's really cool. Shot. I would really like to buy a key. Do I have enough? Yes. Why do I want a key? Because I might find a better treasure looking around. So, another blank? Nope, I don't have the money. All right, well, I guess I'm going to go on exploring down here a little bit further. Hopefully I can find some sort of automatic weapon to fight the boss. But we shall see. Red slimes, the light. Birds that vomit fireballs. That's never a good thing. Wizards. It's the Gungeon. No wizards allowed. All right, I guess since it's a gungeon and you know it's a dungeon and a gun, you know, we could share. We'll share. We'll share the theme with the fantasy. Whoa, Captain Bullet there. Oh, a green box. What does it do? Ammo. I see. Another treasure chest. Scope, huh? I wonder if it's automatic. Seems not good. I don't know where to equip it. See this? Oh, shoot, I'm so dead. Fire is actually the first part of the secret area. If I could put it out. I don't have any way to put it out with this guy, but right now, if you can put it out, there's actually a secret room back there that you can then teleport over. I don't know where the secret room is this time, but yeah, it opens a secret room that you can use to get the first piece of the secret puzzle thing. Guess I'll go here and see if I can afford any health, because I'm about to die. Yes. Alright, so I have about half a hit. So much trouble. What do we got this time? Oh, I haven't fought them yet, so I'm probably going to die even worse. That's cool how it looks like one life bar and it's actually two for the both of them. Oh! Uh-oh, is the other one going to get mad? Yes, I knew it. Ladies and gentlemen, a world first for me. I beat a stage at Enter the Gungeon. I wonder, do I get to pick one or the other? Nope, I get both. I got this cool shotgun thing. Boom, wow. Oh, it shoots water. I'm going to go turn off the... Yeah. So I might be able to get that secret room open now. I don't have enough keys, I don't think, so, but we'll see. Okay, it's out. I wonder where the secret door was. Oh, it was over here. Okay. Doot, 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 doot. Fortunately, I only have one key. Alrighty, well. Let's check out stage 2 for just a second here before we move on. Whoa, hello. Sweet. Alright. Stage 2 of Doom. Oh, no. That's not good right off the bat. Bad. I thought I was better at dodging than this. Oh, when I beat the boss, I got an extra heart, too. That's cool. Kind of like Zelda. Oh, hello. Ah, it's just not going well. Now you can jump over like gaps and stuff with the dodge too. It's good to know. One note. Rookie mistake. Didn't reload after the room. Let's make sure I do that this time though. Maybe this had to be a treasure chest. What is it? Wow. It's not really going to be usable in most situations, but it's cool. Shoot. That's a heart. Awesome. Anything else in here worth a dime? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't mean there isn't, because there are lots of secrets in this game. It's just right now. Oops, sorry. All right, back to the game. Alrighty, well, better yet, that was Enter the Gungeon. Pretty fun game. It's could be a lot more fun with co-op. There is one problem in that it doesn't have multiplayer or online co-op. That does kind of give it a little bit of a ding, you know, compared to a lot of the ones. It's like a 2-player couch local co-op. What are you gonna do? So, Tabletop. Paranoia. Have you heard of Paranoia? It's a tabletop role-playing game. It's pretty tongue-in-cheek and humorous. It's set in a dystopian future, kind of similar like Logan's Run. So, you know, there is that. The game setting is an immense futuristic city. Sorry, I got my notes. It's kind of it's a futuristic city called Alpha Complex, and it's controlled by the computer. It's a civil service AI construct. It basically controls everything in the game. The computer has so many fears of these threats of this perfect society that it wants humanity. And rather than the Matrix thing, we'll just wipe humans out because the perfect society is robots, it still wants to make a perfect society for humans. But it feels that it has to be in control of everything. So it fears things like outsiders, secret societies, mutants, that sort of thing. And players play agents who usually are they're called troubleshooters that work for the computer to solve certain problems. Most players will actually end up having a big part of a secret society, and a lot of them will end up having mutant powers too that they have to keep hidden from their team because, of course, those are illegal, and as you work for the government, you'll have to kill them. All players have 6 lives. They call it a 6-pack because you're 6 clones. And as the story starts, normally there's some sort of mission is handed down from the computer, and individual missions could be also handed out to individual players. You never know. You might have a mission to kill an operative that ends up being on your team. That's the way the game goes. So basically, everyone's looking to double-cross everyone else because you usually have a secret. Everyone's a different. If they're in a secret society, they can't pretty much are never in the same one the other players are, because if you end up in a secret society, it's randomly generated and there's a huge list. So usually you're working to get the goals done for the computer, but you're also working to, you know, maybe off one of the other guys who are in a rival secret society that you found out. And the fights are horribly short. It's not like a Dungeons and Dragons where you can do a sword fight. No, you took a couple of hits. No, you took a hit and you're dead. And a lot of times. So it's not meant to be taken seriously, though. If you take it too seriously when you're trying to play it, you're just not going to have any fun because everyone's backstabbing and screwing around, and you got 6 lives, and the chances are you're going to be making a whole new character next time anyway. So, I mean, yeah, there is a character advancement system a little bit, but that's really not the point of the game. It's really just kind of a fun, goofy game. But it's a lot of fun if you give it a chance and you really commit to the fact that, yeah, my guy's probably going to die all 6 times, and at least 4 or 5 of them might even be members of their own table. You know, or maybe the DM is just kind of a jerk, and the very first mission he gives everybody is everyone has to go kill themselves. Which, yes, computer. So Paranoia, there was a Kickstarter that just came out for it that's re-released. There's been, I think, 3 or 4 versions. I have version 1 or 2, one of the early versions. So a lot of it has, especially in the early versions, have a lot of like Cold War kind of references because it was made in the, you know, about the time that the Cold War was still going on when it was originally written. As it's been rewritten, the rules have been updated, but pretty close to the same, and the overall settings been pretty close to the same with the 6-pack and the troubleshooters and the AI computer and the utopian society. But you know, different the secret societies have been named different or had different, you know, just little tweaks here and there. But overall, Paranoia, especially if you have a one-shot type group, you're going to be playing for 5 or 6 hours, and who knows when next time or whatever. Good game. Game mechanics are simple enough. The character creation is pretty quick and straightforward, so give it a try. Now we move on to the song of the week. Let's see if we have any onlookers. We got a couple people peering in at me, but no suggestions, it looks like, in the chat yet. Let's check the Twitterverse, as it were. What do we got going on here? Cows or cheeseburgers? Cows are cheeseburgers. So, we're doing a song about cows and cheeseburgers, or maybe both. Somebody is hungry, even though I gave them crab legs just a short time ago. So, hat, of course. And sorry, someone else was messaging me and I was seeing if it was a good song request or not. It wasn't. Once again, we are back in the original classic Pikachu hat. Original classic as I wore it once on the first show. So, cows or cheeseburgers? Well, there was Cheeseburger Paradise. There's already been a song about cheeseburgers, but I didn't make it up. And I mean, I could just sing that verbatim, but that'd be a little cop-out and silly. There's a field on a farm where some cows are roaming round. Soon they'll be tastier once we've shot them to the ground. Cooked real nice, ground up good, covered in cheese and mustard. Good. Bad rhyme. Cows become cheeseburgers and we'll eat them all away. Cheeseburgers are real good. I'll eat them every day. Cheeseburgers made from cow. Made from cow. Cheeseburgers. I'd say that's about the second best song. But there you have it. Horrible song by horrible people eating cheeseburgers that were once cows. So, next, just a quick, brief little, hey, what games have I been playing recently? And my non-existent co-host. So, I've been playing Quantum Break on the Xbox One. It's a really neat game. I liked Alan Wake, and this is it's made by the same people. Good story, you know, kind of twisty, turny, timey-wimey type story. Gameplay's solid. I definitely would say give it a try. I hear the PC version is a little bit buggy, but you know what are you gonna do? I got it on Xbox, and it should be patched on PC soon enough. MMO-wise, some Final Fantasy XIV still, as always, here and there. I have been playing a bit of Black Desert. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing in Black Desert even now. I'm like level 25. I got a guild. We hang out. I talk. I've got some workers that mine, and there's a lot to the game. It's a really big sandbox game. So if you like a sandbox game rather than what they call a theme park MMO, theme park MMO is basically you do all the quests in this zone, and then you go to this zone, do all the quests. Black Desert doesn't work like that at all. You know, you never have to kill any monsters or do any quests to have a lot of fun in the game. The fishing's cool. You can do AFK fishing even. Your guys will go. You can hire workers to like build up a trading empire and all. It's pretty cool. Stardew Valley. We went over that game. I like that game, Stardew Valley. Enter the Gungeon. I have been playing on and off. You know, like I said, I've had it for about a week, and I've got about 5 or 6 hours in it. It's just it's tough. It's kind of disheartening because it's hard and sometimes unfair. Whereas the other game that I've been playing a lot recently is Dark Souls 3, and that's unfair. But I mean, not unfair. It's tough, but I never really feel like it's unfair. Some of the times it's goofy or you screw up and you know you screwed up. You see it coming as your animation's like, and you're like, oh, that was a bad move, and you die. How is Dark Souls 3 compared to the other Souls games, since we're talking about it? So far, it's my favorite. Maybe it's just because I have so much experience in past Souls games that I'm good enough that I can kind of get into the flow real quick. But I don't know. I think it's just, I mean, unfortunately, it's the last one, but I think they've really hit their stride on this one, between Bloodborne and Dark Souls. Bloodborne was a lot faster, and there was you didn't really have armor. It was all dodge the attack or die. Dark Souls 3 is not quite as fast as Bloodborne, but definitely feels faster and smoother than Dark Souls 1 or 2. But your shield and armor can still make a big difference. I originally tried to play through the game as the Depraved, who basically starts with a plank and a plank. So he starts with 2 pieces of wood and a loincloth. I could beat the first boss. He would just one-hit shot kill me, and I have to have at least a little bit of armor. So I tried with a new character, and I've gotten much farther. Gotten into the multiplayer stuff. Done some PvP. And, I've won some. Actually, I think I've won more than I lost. The only time I really lost in PvP is I was fighting a purple spirit, which are guys you can summon and you end up PvPing. And when a red spirit came, and so I was double teamed, kind of screwed. But whenever it's been just me and some guy who invades me, I've been doing pretty good. The new weapon arts system, where your melee weapons have special attacks, I like that, and I've used it. I can see that some of the people who were used to PvPing in Dark Souls 2 don't expect it because I pull out a weird move on them. They're like, well, what the heck was that? And it kills them because they don't react right. But I see that changing soon as people learn better, and I will slowly but surely get slaughtered and slaughtered in PvP. Oh well. So, those are the games I've been playing. Of course, Destiny. And The Division I have been playing some. Destiny's new stuff. I've played through a couple of the new Prison of Elders stuff. If you know anything about Destiny, it's kind of like a wave after wave kind of fight, and then you fight a boss. But yeah, Destiny and The Division just came out with a big new content patch. And Dark Souls 3. All those games came out on the same day. Fallout 4 I keep meaning to get back to, and they just released another expansion that also happened to come out on April 12th, the same day as the Division patch, the Destiny patch, and Dark Souls 3. So plus Fallout 4. So it was 4 things that dropped that I wanted to play all in one day. And, having a family and all that other stuff. And got to really divide your time up, I guess. Oh, well. Stupid family. Nah, their families are good. Pikachu Burger. That's the name of the song, huh? Someone just was suggesting. So someone suggested that the song is Pikachu Burger. Delicious. Pikachu's like just a big rat, though. So it'd be like eating rat burger. Sylvester Stallone ate one in Demolition Man, and he said it was the best burger he's had in years. Granted, when he said that, he'd been frozen for years. Social interaction. What do we got? Anybody got anything? Besides the song suggestions, don't look like anybody's interested in talking to us today. The Pikachu Burger. It would be shocking. Yeah, I could see that. And dangerous. So, there you have it. The first solo The James Show. Horrible? Maybe a little horrible. But hey, we all got through it in one piece, and that's what matters. So, as always, thank you for watching. Here, we're The James Show from downtown The Kitchen, overlooking scenic height chart. Be sure to, email me, james@thejamesshow.com. Tell me you hate me, tell me you love me, whatever. Just strike up a conversation. I'll respond back most probably, either way. Or the third way, whatever the third way is. thejamesshow.com has archives of, all the shows. Started posting some of my reviews about some of the Dungeons & Dragons spells and stuff that I have backed up. Mr. Sunglasses has a show now by himself. 10, 15 minutes long. He looks at NES games. He's got 2 of them up now, and I've got a couple getting ready to go up. So check out some of these fun NES games. Like me on Facebook. Subscribe to this channel. The subscribe button will be, somewhere over here probably, just for ease of use, even though there is one down, down below the video. Subscribe, don't subscribe, like, don't like, whatever you want to do. But hey, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. This is James from The James Show saying we'll see you next time, maybe with a co-host, maybe with a sock puppet.